Hello students, we continue the second module with this particular topic here, that is uh, useful instructions here. Let me begin with this first instruction here, that is MRS and MSR here. Moving special to register and moving register to special here. Okay, data transfer you can consider. Okay, now let me just list out here what are the useful instructions we are going to learn, and then further we will switch to the PDF file here, where we are going to learn in detail regarding the MSR, MRS, and furthermore whatever we have listed in this particular slide here. Okay, more on if then instruction block it has been given, but I have explained totally in the previous class itself only regarding the instruction description here, right? In that only if then instruction block, nothing but here IT instruction block here. Okay, then we are going to explain SDIV and UDIV. SDIV is nothing but here signed division and unsigned division here. Reverse is there here. Reverse H is there. Reverse SH is there. So this is very important from the point of an examination. Reverse bit is also very important from the point of examination. Okay, then this S stands for signed here, XT stands for exchange here. Okay, then B stands for byte here. Okay, H stands for half word here. Okay, unsigned, byte, unsigned, exchange, half word. Okay, so bit field clear, bit field insert, UPFX and LDR and STRD. So these are all the useful instructions here which we are going to learn now. Okay, so for this explanation I will move on to the PDF file here, which is easier for me to explain the things here. So I just get on to this particular useful instruction first page here. Okay. So this is what is useful instruction thing here. That is useful instructions in Cortex M3 here, MSR and MRS here. So these are the instructions that are available here. Okay, so there is a provide access to the special register in the Cortex M3 here. These two are the instructions here. You can see the format here. That is a format MSR or MRS is equal to what has been given. The whatever the source register we are having here, and whatever the destination register we are having. Yes register and RN here. Okay, move from the special register here. Move from special register. That's why yes register is special register to whatever the normal register is there here. Or write to the special register it is there. That is MSR. Okay, okay. That is from RN to yes register here. Okay, special register here. I think you know what are the special registers available with our ARM Cortex M3. That is PSRs. Okay, XPSRs. That is nothing but here X represents the interrupt here, exception and application here. Interrupt, exception and application here. Okay, so whenever we try to while using the APSR here, okay, the MSR and MRS instructions can be used in the privilege mode only here. Okay, I think you know the operation modes here available with Cortex M3 here. That is user mode and privilege mode here. So whenever we try to use the APSR here, our instructions are only used in the privileged mode only here. Okay, that is MSR and MRS here. Okay, this is how the regarding the first useful instruction here. Second one is SDIV and UDIV here. Okay, the syntax has been given here. You can see here sdiv dot w is nothing but here void here. Okay, so that has been given here. Okay, there is a destination register RD is usually. Okay, then RN and RM is there here. Okay, so you unsigned div dot w destination register RN comma RM is there here. So how exactly the result will be there? You know RD is equal to RN divided by RM. They are going to take here, right? So example, for example, let us consider here LDR load register it is called as. Okay, so in R0 we are going to load 300 here, that is decimal 300 here. Then move immediate here, that is hash 5 is there, so R1 is equal to 5 here. Then we try to use unsigned instruction here, unsigned divide instruction here. Unsigned divide dot w is R2 will be the register here which is holding the result here. So R0. Okay, so R0 my comma R1 is there. So R0 divided by R1 will give the result in R2. So R2 is equal to 60 here. Okay, this is how we are going to utilize the useful instruction here, right? So divide by 0 bit is the NVIC configuration here. Nested vector interrupt controller. Okay, there is available here. Divide by 0. So control register is set so that when I divide by 0 occurs here, obviously there is something called as a fault exception takes place here whenever there is a divide by 0 that has been defined in the NVIC configuration here, nested vector interrupt controller here. Okay, this is how I can explain regarding the divide, sign divide and unsigned divide here. Now this is a very important one here, that is REV, REVH and REVSH here. So this particular thing, first you can see REV. REV is the thing, but it reverses the byte order in the data word here. Okay, remember the term, reverses the byte order in the data word here. Okay, it is not going to reverse the nibble here. Okay, nibble means what here? 4 bits. 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 bits is nibble and 8 bits is byte here. So it reverses the byte order, not the nibble in the data word here. Okay, remember we'll come to know clearly in the example here. Okay, REVH. REVH is nothing but here H stands for half word here. H stands for half word. So reverses the byte order inside the half word here. Okay, inside the half word here. We'll come to know better explanation when we do the example here. Okay, next one is REVSH is there here. Okay, S stands for, I think you people have come across, S stands signed here. Signed half word here. It is similar to RVH here, the previous one only, except that it only processes the lower half word. Remember here, in the lower half word, there is a reverse here, and then whatever might be the lower half word MSB, that same will be continued here. Then it sign extends the result here. Sign extends the result here. Okay. Now let us get on to the example here. That is R0 is equal to, we have written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is a 32-bit word here. Remember, 32-bit word. Okay. So now I will use the first one, REV R1 comma R0. So what is going to happen? Okay. Then REVH R2 comma R0 is there. Same example. Okay. Now how exactly you will get the answer here in R1 and R2? We need to understand here. See, you can see in the R1 here, as I said, it is a byte order, reverses the byte order here. That's why, see, you can see here, whatever I think we are having 4 bytes here, right? First byte, that is 1, 2, second byte 3, 4, third byte 5, 6, fourth byte it is 7 and 8 here. Okay, 4 bits are required to represent one number here, right? That's why here the 8 numbers are there, 32 bits are required. So what it is going to do in the REV R1 comma R0, what is going to happen is, fourth byte will come to the first byte, third byte will come to the second byte will move to the third byte, and the first byte will move to the fourth byte here. Okay, remember, see, according to the whatever we are having in our understanding, that is REV means reverse means our number should start with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here, right? Okay, so it is not possible in this case. has, the definition itself says that reverse is the byte order here, not the nibble. If they say a nibble, then it will come like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverses here. It is byte order. That's why whole byte gets shifted here. 78, 56, 34, 12 here. Okay, so this is how it is going to happen. Right, now regarding the R2 here, that is second REVH here, half word. So what is going to happen here is, you can consider the 2 bytes as half word here. It is a 32-bit here, first 16 and second 16, that is higher order and lower order. Okay, higher order half word and lower order half word here. There is an exchange of byte order within that half word itself only. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is there here, right? So first half word, that is higher half word, if you consider 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Within this only there is the exchange here. That's why it written 34, 12 here. Okay. Remember, byte order, there will be exchange here. And here 5, 6, 7, 8 is there. No? There is change 7, 8 and 5, 6 here. That's what. Within the half word itself only there is a change here. Okay. In the first case, that is R1 result we got the result considering a 32-bit here. R2 we got a result considering it is 32-bit is been divided into 16-bit and 16-bit here. Within the 16-bit there is a change of the order here. Okay, that's why byte order inside the half word. Okay, so this is RB and RBH are useful in converting data between big Indian and little Indian here. Big Indian and little Indian is nothing but here starting from 0 to 32-bit or 32-bit to 0. This is what is called big Indian and little Indian here. Okay, the third, that is the RBSH you consider here. Now this example we have taken, R0 is equal to 0x33448899 here. Okay, again this is also 32-bit word only. Now RBSH R1 comma R0, what will be the result in R0? Sorry, R1 here. Okay, as usual, what is going to happen here is lower order 16-bit is there, right? That is nothing but a half word. There will be exchange of byte order here. Okay, that's what there is. 88, 99 to 99, 88 will come into picture here. Okay, now there is a change in the sign here. Okay, now this 33 and 44 will never come into the result here. Okay, because whatever the MSB of the lower order bit is there, MSB of the lower half word is there here, right? That will be continuing with the other 16 bits of the higher order byte here. Okay, so 9 is represented by what here? 1, 0, 0, 1 here. So MSB is 1 here. So 1 will continue from the 16th bit to the 32-bit here. Okay, all the 16 bits right from the 16th bit to 32-bit here will be 1 here. That's why we got a result as F, 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 F and 9988 here. Okay, this is how we're going to understand reverse arrangement, and this explanation I will also provide in the slide also here with the diagram it is there. I will provide here once I complete this useful instruction here, right? So next we'll get on to the reverse bit here. This is also very important one here. See, with the example only we can understand here. Okay, the reverse bit instruction reverses the bit order itself only. Okay, bit order in the data word here. You can see in the syntax here, RBIT dot W RD comma RN here. RD is destination register, RN is the source register here. This instruction is very useful for processing the serial bits stream in a data communication here, right? So now need to understand is how exactly it is going to reverse the bits here. Okay, now see example, R0 is equal to 0xb4 e1 0c23 as per written here. The same thing what you have to do here is you have to write in the binary value here. I think the binary value of b is 1011, 4 is 0100, e is 1110, 1 is 0001, 0 is 0, you have to write here 40. Okay, then see how we can write here 1100, 2 we can write is 0010, and 3 we can write is 0011 here. Now what if this instruction has been executed here? RBIT.W R0 comma R1. I think it should be R1 comma R0 here. It should be R1 comma R0 here, not R0 comma R1 here. Okay, Okay, R1, R0 is a source register and R1 is a destination register here. So it should be R1 comma R0 here. Okay, because we are having a value in R0 here. So what will be the value of R1 here? R1 will be totally reverse of whatever the R0 is there here. See, you can see here 1 1, it is 0 0 1 0 is there. No? It should start with first here. First is 1, second is 1, third is 0, fourth is what is 0 again. That's why 1 1 0 0. Same thing we will continue here. Fifth, what is the fourth bit here? 0. Fifth is okay. If at all we start the zeroth bit, this is fourth bit. If at all we start with the first, this is fifth bit here. Okay, let us consider fifth bit only here. Fifth is 0, sixth is how much is 1, seventh is 0, eighth is 0. See, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Like this, it goes on up to what here? 32 bit here. So it reverses the each bit here. The same thing could be represented like this here. Okay, it is double one double zero is the thing, but here see here 0 1 double 0 is the thing, but 4. Like this, it goes on. D means what here? Double 1 0 1 here. That is nothing but this one here. It reverses the bit here. Last bit will be 1 here. Last but 1 will be 0. Last but 1 will be last but 2 will be 0, and last but 3 will be 1 here. Like this 1 0 1 1 here. Okay, so this is how you can understand regarding the reverse bit here. Okay, right. The only thing you can just can correct in your PDF notes is regarding the R1. It should be R1 comma R0 here. RBIT dot W R1 comma R0 here. Okay. Now next we'll try to understand this X uh, XTB, and also we try to understand XTH, SXTH, UXTB, UXTH. Nothing but here, these are the 4 instructions are used to extend a byte word here. Okay, extend a byte or a half word into a word here. That's it. So this is how the syntax of the following instruction will be there here. Okay, remember it is a whenever there is a signed is there here, whatever the SB is there, that is the extend will be there here. Byte B stands for byte, means 7th bit will be extended here, or the 15th bit of the SXTH will be extended half word here. Okay, of RN here, RN, and it will be stored in the destination register here. The same thing with is followed with the what is it, unsigned. The value 0 is extended here. Remember, whatever the value is that is 0 will be extended. For the unsigned, either it is a byte or a half word, it will be extended here. Okay, whenever there is a signed extended is there, whatever the bit is there for 7th or 15th will be extended here. Either 0 or 1, or either 0 or 1 will be extended for 7th bit or 15th bit here. Whenever it is sign, extend, byte or half word here. Whenever there is unsigned extend byte or a half word is there, at that time always the 0 will be extended here. Okay, right. 7th bit or again 15th bit here. You can see in the example itself only here. If R0 is equal to 0x55AA8765 is there here. Okay, if at all there is R1 comma R0 is there, byte extension is there now. So you can see here how exactly this 6 will be represented here. Only it is 7th bit you have to extend here. Okay, how exactly 7th bit is there? You can just see how exactly 65 will be written is 0110 and 0101. Okay, 0110 represents a 6 here. 0101 will represent a 5 here. Right? 4 bits are required to represent each number here. So what is the 7th bit we are having here? 7th bit is 0. So that's why the 7th bit will be extended up to 32 bits here. That's what. Yes, sign extend for a byte word here. Same thing for sign extend for half word is nothing but here. Whatever the byte will be there at the 15th bit here. Okay, 15th bit is, you can consider that is 1000. That is 8 is there. 7 how could represent 0111. 6 you know how to represent 0110, and 5 you know how to represent 0101. Okay, so what is the 15th bit here? 15th bit is 1 here. The same 1 will be extended here. So that's why we are having F, right? Okay, now again the same example. same data will take care. If at all you have unsigned, it is there, no, whatever might be there, it is there. You have to extend only the 0 here. Okay, okay? Right. Either it is seventh bit is 0 or 1, you have to extend only 0 here, or 15th bit is 0 or 1 here, you have to extend only 0 here. Right. Okay. Now next we'll move on to the bit field clear here. Bit field clear is simple is that here we wanted to clear one of the bit in one particular register here, right? So that's what we are trying to do here, right? See, bit field clears 1 to 32 adjacent bits in any position of the register here. In any position of the register we wanted to clear here. This is how the syntax follows here. That is bfc.w, whatever the destination register is there, and here hash 1sp is nothing but a starting bit here. Starting first one is the starting bit here. Okay, then how much width? To what width we have to clear? Okay, which is the starting bit and how many bits we have to clear here. That is what is there here. So obviously LDR, we are trying to load certain value into this particular register, that is 1 2 3 4 4 f's are there here, right? Okay, 32 bit again. So now we'll write this particular instruction bfc.w or not, same or not, whatever the destination register is there, okay, or not. Now starting bit is fourth bit, it is there, okay? That's why hash 4 is being given, comma hash 8, that is 8 up to 8 bits you have to. So that's why what will be the answer here, or not will have 0x as usual, 1 2 3 4 will remain as it is now. Now we have to start with the fourth bit here. Okay, okay, 0 1 2 3 is always f is there here. Fourth bit is f is there here, that is 1 is there here, right? Up to how much here? 8 bits here. Up to 8 means these two f's will be cleared and will be having only 0 0 here. And after that f will continue as it is 4 3 2 1 here. Okay, this is how from the fourth bit to what here, up to 11th bit you have to clear here. 4 5 6 7 4 bits are there here. 8 9 10 11, up to 11 bits you have to clear from fourth bit here. So that's how two f's will be eliminated and only the 0 0 will be placed here. Okay, bit field clear here. The same way bit field insert here. Okay, we wanted to insert a sum of the data into some other register here. Okay, that is nothing but here copies 1 to 31 bits. Okay, that is nothing but here width here. You have to specify the width here from one register to any location in any other register here. Okay, right. So this is how the syntax goes here. Bit field insert.w, that is the destination register will be there. Here the source register will be there, and starting bit and how much is the width here. So that's why again LDR or not, certain value we have taken here. LDR R1, certain value we have taken here. Now we have written the syntax here, that is bfi.w, R1 comma R0 is there, hash 8 is there, and hash 16 is there. That means starting bit is 8th bit here. From the 8th bit, okay, what you have to do here is up to 16 here, up to 16 bits. Okay, we have to copy here, right? So what you have to do here is, it has been written here, insert R0. This is the source register here. R0 is a source register. That is, you have to take 16 bits from the source register, starting from 0 to what here? 15 here. Okay, 0 to 15 you have to take here. Okay, sorry, I have explained here a little bit different here. That is, first SB is nothing but here in this case, in the destination register, where you have to start here, not in the source register. But by default, source register you have to start with the 0 itself only. But in the destination register, where exactly you have to start placing it here or start inserting here, that is from the 8th bit here. Okay, from the 8th bit in the destination register, you have to start inserting the source register here. How many bits here? 16 bits here, right? So that's why you have to place 0 to 15 bit from the R0 register, that is source register, to the R1 register from the 8th bit to the 23rd bit here, right? So that's why we are done here. So in the destination register, that is R1, 0x, that is the 33 will remain as it is only here, and CC will remain as it is here. Only thing there is a change here, 55 and AA will be replaced with the 0 to 15 of the R0 register, that is 56, 78 here. R0 bits from 0 to 50th location is copied into R1 from the 8th location here. Okay, that's why our result will be R1 is equal to, what we'll be having, R1 is equal to 33, 56, 78, and CC will be there here. Okay, this is how we can understand regarding the bit field insert here. Now, what is the next one is UB FX is there and SP FX is there. You know, U stands for and S stands for unsigned and assigned here. It is the extraction instruction, it is called as here. Okay, BFX and BFX is nothing but here extraction instructions here. So these are the formats we are having here. UB destination register, source register, and then starting bit and a width here. Okay, the same thing is been given. So now extracts a bit field from a register starting from any location with any width here. We need to just extract that particular thing and place into some other register here, right? The example will take LDR is equal to R0, that is a source register here. R0 is equal to 56 70 ABCD is there here. Okay, 32 bit again. So UBFX.W R1, okay, comma R0, 4 starting bit here was, what is the fourth bit you have to start here, and you have to pick up how much here, 8 width. How many bits here? 8 bits you have to take here. Okay, from the starting from the fourth bit here. Okay, that's why. What is the starting of the fourth bit? It is C is there here, right? Okay, C and B you have to take and place in the R1 here. BC you have to take and place in the R1 here, right? So that's why 0x, 6 zeros, and BC here. Okay, this is how we can use this UB FX here. That is, you are able to extract the bit field here, unsigned it is again. That's why it has been 0 has been placed here. Same thing if at all you try to use it to SBFX here, it is signed one here. Okay, the same instruction we are using here. So same example we have taken, only thing is there is a change of a sign here. SBFX.W is there. In this case, what you have to do, you have to look into the MSB of the B here. MSB of the B is 1 here. So that's why we have to take that 1. In the same thing will be extended up to 32 bits here. That's why FF, and BC is there here. Okay. Yeah. Then the last one which we have to understand is LDR and SDR here. Okay, these two are the instructions here which are responsible for transferring the 2 words of data from or into the register here. So the syntax has been given here. Okay, LDR D.W. Okay, then this is the first register, or this could be the source or destination here. This could also be the source or destination. That is, but the second one it is there. Rn comma hash plus or minus offset is there, and exclamatory. It is pre-indexed. Remember here, you are going to calculate the address and then transfer here. Here in this case here, we'll transfer first and then we'll calculate the address here. Post indexing only. It is pre-indexing and post-indexing is there in this case only. So again, there is an example that has been given here. Okay, LDR it has been given here. So here base address is there, 0x1000 is there. Okay, so it is having the same thing. It is transferring the data into register here. Just you're transferring here, and then the updated address will be transferred to R1 here. Okay, okay. The same thing here. It is not possible here. We are adding the address first, then transferring the same thing to the R0 here. Then R1 will be updated with here 1024 here. Okay, this is how we can explain regarding the useful instruction here. Okay, then we'll move on to that particular slide here where we wanted to explain regarding the exchange here. Sorry, reverse here. See, you can see here useful instructions here. Reverse rev.w is there here. So you can see here. See, the 0 to 7th bit is been exchanged with the first one. 0 to 15th bit has been exchanged here, and 16 to 23 has been placed here, and 24 to 31 has been placed here. That's what I said. Byte order will be reversed here. Okay, 0 to 7th bit. That's why whatever the 78 was there here, 78 was replaced here, and here it will be 56. Here it is 34, and here it is what you can say 12 here. Okay, here it is 12. Now if you go into the reverse rev 16.w0, that is nothing but here revh here actually. REVH, the reverse bytes in half word, you can say here. Okay, so that's what is going to happen. It is going to happen within the half word itself only. See here, 0 to 7 bit has been exchanged here, and 8 to 15 bit is been exchanged here. That is what we are having. 56 here, 56 here, and here it is 78 here. If at all we consider the example as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an example we have, which we have taken just now. Okay, so this is how 78 will come here and 56 will go here, like this. Here it is what is going to happen. Sorry, it should be here. It should be 34 here and 12 here. Okay, this is what is going to happen here, right? Okay, now if at all we consider RVSH, SH is nothing but a signed is there here. So what is going to happen here? It is again the same thing will happen here. 78 will come into picture here, and it is 56 here. What is the 78 here? Okay, what is 78? 78 could be written as 0 111 here. So MSB is a 0. So sign extends the same thing, 0 0 0 0 0. How many zeros are 8 zeros will be written here, right? 8 zeros. Okay, this is how it is going to happen here, right? Okay, right. Okay, this is how we can understand regarding the useful instructions here. So I will end up the this useful instruction video here. Okay, we'll understand. If you have any doubts here, please get back to me. Please ping me in the WhatsApp group here. Okay, thank you.